Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of JoeScentMe. My name is Joe and I am your host for today. Today I want to do a video that's different than any other video that I've ever done. And I don't want to talk to you about perfume, but what I want to talk to you right now is about encouragement. I want to encourage the viewers. I want to encourage the fragrance community that's watching. And I want to be an encouragement to you guys because something within me felt like I needed to do this video because there's a lot of people that are in the fragrance community. There's a lot of wonderful people that are doing videos, and there's a lot of people that are thinking about getting started and just haven't done it yet. And I'm here to offer some encouragement to those people. Maybe you're watching this video right now. Maybe you're the person that's been watching for a long time. You have your favorite people that you watch all the time, and you are a lover of perfume. You're sort of on the fence on whether or not you should do a video or not. Whoever it is, I'm just here to tell you that you should pursue your passion. Whatever it is, even if it isn't perfume, you should pursue your passion. And you should be passionate about what you do. And also, if you're passionate about what you do, you will do it with passion. I've been watching a lot lately, and I've been seeing, for example, and I want to use examples here because I know there's a lot of people that know certain people in the fragrance community already. I want to share with you just some thoughts here. A person that inspires me is Jeremy Fragrance, for example. Now, there's a lot of people that are there that are look at him and like, oh, he's got a bunch of people that follow him. He's got a lot of followers. I'll never become like him. And I tell you to not become like him. Don't be him. Be yourself. But look at what people are doing that are successful in what they're doing. Study the formula that makes them successful. And of course, put your own twist. Do your own thing. But instead of hating on a person like him because he's worked really hard to get to that point, instead of hating on a person like him, you should celebrate with him. You should watch and appreciate what he has to offer and what he brings to the table, because he's been doing this for years and he is absolutely passionate about what he does. In fact, recently, if you've watched his videos, you'll see that he's given up everything for this. Everything. So perfume is his life. Everything that's related to fragrance, perfumes, the community related perfumes are his life. Now, am I saying that you should do that? No, but I think if you took an ounce of his passion and applied it to your videos, I think you're gonna feel very rewarded. I think you're gonna produce great content, and I think that you're going to understand why you're even passionate about what you do. And the reason why I even decided to do videos wasn't because of Jeremy. I decided to do videos because I knew that I was passionate about fragrances, and I helped my wife get started with a couple of her channels, and I was the person that was behind the scenes helping produce and edit and do things for her. And I finally decided, you know what, it is time and I'm ready to do this. I want to go out and do this. And I started at zero. I only have 700 subscribers, maybe more by the time this thing airs. I am not depressed. I'm not discouraged. And please, guys, don't be discouraged. I want to just tell you, don't be discouraged by the numbers. Don't be like, oh God, if only I had 180,000 subscribers. It takes time to get there. Be yourself, for one. Be consistent. Be true to yourself, but be consistent. Produce content always. Just keep going with it. Never stop. Just be consistent with your content. Be consistent with who you are, your theme, your brand, whatever it is that you do. Be consistent with it, and whatever you do, don't give up. Just because someone is more successful than you are doesn't mean that you won't get there. It doesn't mean that you can't be a part of that. And by the way, you certainly can be a part of that, because what I love about this fragrance community is that I get to partner up with different people that are more successful than me, and I get to collaborate with people like that. And I love that because I don't view most of the fragrance community as people who are extremely selfish, who want all their viewers just for themselves. I don't just watch one person. I follow a bunch of wonderful people on YouTube, and I learn a little bit from every person. I learn a little bit about their style of presenting. I learn a little bit about their passions. I learn about what they like and what they don't like. I learn a little bit about how they present. I learn a little bit about what makes their channel successful. And I will take little bits and pieces of that and maybe make my own thing and do my own thing. But be encouraged by that, and don't be negative. Whatever you do, don't leave hateful messages for people. And if you receive hateful messages, don't let it bother you. There's a lot of people out there that hide behind computers who don't even have a legit screen name or a life. And what they do is they leave comments that are very demeaning and negative, and they demotivate you. Well, don't be demotivated by that, because you know what? Haters are gonna hate. And all they do anyway is they add an extra view to your channel, and all they do is add an extra comment to your comments. And guess what happens when you get more views and comments? Well, you start getting noticed a little more by Google, because you start showing up in searches a lot quicker because you have more views, you have more comments and things like that. So guess what? Haters, feel free to comment below. I'm happy to have you, just as I'm happy to have all the positivity. And if anything, guys, please be positive. Be positive with other people. Be complimentary. Watch other videos, but don't lie, obviously. But if they did something that just, wow, this is really nice, leave a complimentary comment in the comments there. And I'm telling you, it makes a world of a difference. I know for some people this may not be a big deal, but when you have somebody that you look up to, and then they send you a message, and they send you a message back, and it's a very positive, and they tell you, hey, I love your videos, or I love what you do, or something like that. I'm telling you, that little nugget of compliment right there can make your day. And I totally appreciate any of the love that I get. I appreciate even the hate that I get, because it just means that my popularity is building and my influence is building, and I have no problem becoming an influence. And for me, the greatest compliment in the world isn't necessarily, hey, I love your videos, and they're very superficial. For me, the greatest compliment is when someone says, I've watched your videos, and by the way, I bought this because of you, or by the way, you've inspired me to do this, or by the way, you've led me to do that and this and that. For me, that's the most wonderful compliment in the world, because in most cases, I really don't get paid to sell these things. I don't. Nobody's giving me cash under the table to say, hey, here's sell this and you get a spiff for selling it. No, that's not why I do this. I do this because I love fragrances. I love the community, the fragrance community. I do this because I love sharing what I know, sharing my experience. And I'm hoping that with that, hopefully I've helped someone out there. Hopefully somebody who is kind of making a decision on what to get, or maybe they were just kind of on the fence on something else. I'm hoping that they've watched this video and they're like, oh yeah, or yeah, I'm so glad that I saw this, because now I know that I can do this, or now I know I was gonna buy this, or yes, thank you, that was a great idea, or whatever. I love that. I love being a positive influence in this community, and that's all I want to do. I want to provide a positive vibe, a positive influence to this. And yes, by the way, you can monetize your videos and whatever, but I don't do it for the money, because gosh, I'm already in the hole. Look what's behind me, I do it because I'm passionate, because I love what I do, and I love the fragrance community. So I hope that you guys have learned just a little bit of something from me on this. I hope that you guys can spread the love in the fragrance community. I hope that you guys can share the love in the fragrance community. I hope that you guys can be the positive person, a positive influence in someone's life. I hope that somebody can be changed in a good way because they've watched one of your videos. And I hope maybe if you've decided to start a channel, I hope you do create a channel. And you know what? I want you to be as successful as you want to be successful. I want you to grow to be the biggest and the best. But whatever you do, do it for the love of what you do. Don't do it for the money, because if you do it for the money, You'll be discouraged very quickly. You'll be in a hurry to try to get monetized, to get this and that, this and that. Don't do it for the money. Do it because you love what you do. And then later on, the money will come because people will notice who you are. People will notice your passion. People will know who you are as a person. And if they choose to follow, they follow. If they don't, they don't. But what you did is you provided a positive influence in this world, in this community, and in everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to speak to you from my heart. This has really been on my heart lately. I wanted to offer some encouragement to those of you who have been discouraged. I just want to be a positive person for you. So if you need anything, let me know. Leave a comment below. I'd love to chat with you. And thanks for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.